Welcome back to Jonesycast. Hey, I'm Jonesy and this is the cast. Please like and subscribe or don't. Basically what I do is go through Reddit and do video responses to things like dating advice, relationship advice, and things like that. If you want the full context of the post, I'll put the link in the description. This is dating advice. User a tomato flames 0. Question for girls: how to be less of a friend and more of a potential boyfriend. Going on dates and I'm struggling to make moves to create romance. I'm really charismatic. You can't say that, bro. Other people have to do that. And there's never awkward silence on dates, but I think I'm coming off as a friend more so than a potential boyfriend. I give compliments, but don't worry, they're not just you have pretty eyes or I like your shoes. The compliments are flirty and integrated well into the conversation. Usually take the girls to a restaurant, barring afterwards, go walking to a park, swing on the swing set where I kiss them. Well, you need to stop that now. You need to stop that. No swinging at the park, okay? Everything goes well, but I'm not feeling the spark, so they must not either. I don't know. I'm trying hard here. Anyways, the main question is what moves of conversation can I do/use to create more romance during the date? Thanks. Okay. I'm not a girl, if you haven't noticed. But I'm going to respond to this anyway because it's a free country. So essentially, I kind of feel bad because it seems like I'm giving you advice on how to get laid more, which is hilarious, man. It's hilarious. Just off the top of my head, man, I would just say don't be so friendly. Okay. Here is what women want. In general, because there's exceptions to everything. So let's get that out of the way before I get accused of making generalizations, because we all make generalizations. Women want someone who is capable and confident and a little bit dangerous. Okay. That last one, a little bit dangerous. Okay. So when you give them compliments and you take them on to the park afterwards and stuff, that's what friends do. I mean, you need to not be so friendly. Don't be so friendly. I'm not friendly. I'll make a distinction for you. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good man. Well, at least I hope to be. And that is for, I suppose, myself and my missus and my family and my community to judge, right? But I'm not very friendly. I will tell you the truth. I will tell you what I think. Carl Jung had this idea that you have to integrate your shadow. You have to take the evil side of who you are and integrate that into you. Because if you don't, like, a harmless man is not a good man. He's just harmless. Someone who cannot enact violence is not good. They're just incapable, right? What a woman wants and what a man wants in his life as well, in his friends. If I meet a man, I respect a man when I see that he is capable of using force or capable of standing up for himself or capable of standing up for his friends and family. But he keeps his sword sheathed. Okay. That's what it is to integrate your shadow and to be a good man rather than a nice guy. Capable, but also controlled. Right? You need to know how to use violence and use language to defend and to use force in that sense, but not do it unless it is called for. Okay. This is one of the reasons that the law categorizes the use of force, right? And this seems like it's off topic, but it's not. Okay. It seems to me like you're not a dangerous guy. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like you think you're a dangerous guy. If you want a little bit more romance is dictated by, in a sense, unpredictability. Okay. So you're saying here that usually take girls to a restaurant, bar, and afterwards go walking in a park. The word usually is doing the heavy lifting in this sentence. Okay. Because what you're doing is you have a certain recipe. Change the recipe. Okay. Don't go to the park afterwards. Right. Don't go to a bar and just get drunk, right? But you need to know that you can control yourself. You need to know that you're a good enough man to not take advantage of people when they're in that state. And you need to be on a date with a woman who is comfortable in herself, right? You need to be on a date with a woman who is in a sense formidable in her own way. So when I used to go on dates with girls, and I've slept with and been on dates with dozens of women, and I'm not saying that to brag, I'm saying that to give you context. Here's a few things that I did, right? You go to a bar, and I will just sit there having drinks with them and just ask questions and ask questions and ask questions and really listen to them, really listen. And then I will say my opinion on some things, and they're going to disagree with that opinion, but I'll make them laugh. Okay. Make them laugh. But I also come across as a bit dangerous, a little bit like I'm not vanilla. Okay. And so if you are intriguing, if you are mysterious, if you are dangerous in a way, but you have control of that danger, that is very important. Don't just be an idiot and dangerous, but you need to have control of that. If you have those, man, I don't see how you can go wrong. Now, the other thing is, it's just about the numbers, okay? It's like, you can go on a number of dates, but much like a sales job, you have 17 customers come in and you get one sale, okay? You go on a number of dates and you're going to have 10 dates, and maybe you get to go home with one of them. But the one thing I would also say is that you must treat these women as if they have agency. And I assume you are, but I just have to clarify because it's the fucking internet, right? Treat them as if they have agency. Give them the respect that comes along with treating them not like a fragile flower. I don't treat women like fragile flowers that need to be protected, okay? I treat them like a human with agency, a person with force, someone with a will, right? And so I joke with them. I kind of do a linguistic dance with them, and then don't go to the fucking park and sit on the swings, because that reminds them of their childhood, and you don't want to do that, okay? You don't remind a girl of her childhood, okay? It may seem romantic in 90s movies with Ben Affleck, but it's kind of not, because women these days want to go on an adventure, right? So go on an adventure with them. Look, you may feel that I've been talking shit in this, but I hope I haven't been. I wish you all the best. If I was you, the single thing that I would take away from this is change it up, change the recipe, do something that you don't expect, let alone they expect. Okay. And also you need to know what you want. You need to have confidence and directness and direction in what you want, because as soon as you know that, you can act accordingly, and you stop waiting for them to decide with the outcome of the date. Okay. It is, in a sense, like two parties need to consent, but at the same time, if I'm on a date with a woman, she's going to know that. Actually, I'll give you an example, right? So I don't like having sex on the first date, because if I do, it's too easy. Okay. And then it's just cheap, right? But what I do is I make it clear to them that sex is not off the table, right? I mean, like, and they figure that out just because of the things that I say, and just very subtle ways, right? I will never, ever ask of them something they do not want to give me, but I will ask them something that I want. And if they don't want to give it to me, that's fine. Just say you don't want it, and that's fine, right? But have confidence, go boldly into the next date, and just, it's hard to tell you not to be you or be you. I think that you need to decide what you want, and then you need to be direct about it. Not too in their face about it, right? But don't be friendly. Just be good, I hope that helps, man. I really do. I don't know if this was the best video I've done, but I wish you all the best.